going on, Detroit Lions fans? Welcome back to the Detroit Den with Steve. Hey, Saturday, kind of somber, man. It was a rough day. Had to work, unfortunately. Tigers lost. This is not a Detroit Tigers podcast, but I will say that I'm proud of the Detroit Tigers. I'm proud of how they played. AJ Hinch deserves to be manager of the year. There's a lot I could say, but I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Thank you for a great season. All right. It was fun to watch, especially at the end. There were some very, very frustrating times, but nobody would have predicted we'd get to game five of the ALDS. All right. Hell of a team in Cleveland, better team won. Thank you, Tigers, for getting us to at least football season and making it interesting toward the end and down the stretch. But here we focus on Detroit Lions. Okay. As much as I could probably talk for hours, specifically tonight about the Detroit Tigers. This is a Detroit Lions podcast. I thought there was an interesting move made today by the Detroit Lions, and I kind of hinted at this in my pregame show the other day. I think that the key to the game against Dallas is going to be stopping CeeDee Lamb, and by doing that, making Dak Prescott's life a living hell tomorrow afternoon. And I think what the Detroit Lions did today by elevating Isaac Ukwu to the 53-man roster didn't really surprise me. And again, let me reiterate this. I'm not a news channel. I don't just come on here and talk news unless I think that it's important or exciting. All right. For example, I did not talk Jake Bates when we signed him. I did not talk Matthew Betts when they signed him. I was not overly excited. Jake Bates, great kicker. I don't report every single news transaction that happens. Isaac Ukwu excites me, and I think he's a good call up for this Detroit Lions team at this time. With some injuries with Davenport, Pascal taking over. Derek Barnes, sorry, my phone's going off for some reason. I think bringing up Isaac Ukwu is the right move. I think there's no such thing as too many pass rushers in the NFL. All right. Kind of tying this with baseball. You can never have enough bullpen arms. All right. It's kind of the same thing. We have Aiden Hutchinson. We have some push up the middle. That edge with Josh Pascal is just kind of, it's missing a little something. Okay. I love Josh Pascal. I love what he does. I think he's a high motor guy. I think he played a good game against the Seahawks a couple weeks ago too. I think Josh Pascal had like 3 tackles. He had some plays. I'm not saying he didn't, but when it's like 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, I need to see a little bit more. So Isaac Ukwu was kind of a name we were keeping eyes on in the preseason. He was kind of on that bubble. Is he going to make the team? Is he not going to make the team? Ultimately, he's getting called up. He's getting his chance, his time to shine. I think that this is the perfect time. I want to bring you guys in some clips. Haven't done that in a while. A little video footage. This is against the New York Giants in the preseason. Let me start it from the top. Here's Isaac Ukwu. He is the bottom defensive end right here going up against the left tackle. Unfortunately, so for some reason, the clip started after the play began. But Isaac Ukwu down here, 45. He's working against this left tackle. It's not a sexy play. It's just, to me, it shows that he's not going to quit on a play. All right, he's got some moves, and we'll get to another clip here in a minute. This is against Drew Lock, so obviously this is the Giants' backup. They played their backups most of this game, and here's a better angle. Lining up that defensive end. This is just a relentless play. He just keeps his arm out there. Let me go back a little bit. Keeps his arm out there just enough to create some space so that the tackle just can't body him up and take him out of the play. Look, he's kind of out of it. Like right here, the quarterback should be throwing the ball. He doesn't. Drew Lock tucks it, runs. Isaac Ukwu, just relentless motor. He just keeps trucking, and his speed is very, very hard to gauge. Coming from Ole Miss, he played a lot of defensive end linebacker, and I have a question for you guys at the end of this episode, but I want to show you a different play from this preseason. This is against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me back it up again. Stupid video player. This time, Isaac Ukwu in this shot will be at the top, still working on a left tackle. Pittsburgh Steelers. This is we're second quarter, 2-minute drill. Obviously, the Steelers are trying to go down and score points. 3 timeouts. So, kind of knowing they're passing, pin your ears back, go get them. Let's watch them work against the left tackle on the top up there. This is just kind of I'm gonna pause right here. I'm just gonna tell you guys kind of what happens, just so it's not surprising, because he doesn't make the play himself in a way. He kind of just takes this left tackle for a ride with a bull rush move and just kind of, boom, hey, knocks the ball out, forced fumble. Just an absolute bull rush. And I got to keep it playing. A hell of a celebration, 45. Don't make it too sexual. Ref's right there. He's watching you. Too many hip thrusts is a penalty. Ask Amon St. Brown. He knows the exact amount of hip thrusts to do. So let's just back it up one more time. When we talk about pass rushers, man, you got to have all the tools in the shed. You got to be able to have some speed, you got to have some finesse, and you got to have a bull rush. And I think that this is just a great boy. He's just going to ride this left tackle right into the quarterback. Probably pumps the ball one too many times, but hey, that's a mistake you make, and we got to make you pay for it. I think Isaac Ukwu, him, Matthew Betts, Marcus Davenport, James Houston, we were kind of wondering, like, hey, who's going to be rushing from the other side? We knew it would be Marcus Davenport. Thought we'd get him for more than one game. Life goes on. We got to find another way to generate a pass rush. So here's my question for you guys. And I'm open for interpretation when I ask this. I generally want some input on this. I want to know what you guys think. I know Isaac Ukwu played some Sam linebacker when he was in college at Ole Miss. Do we think that this could be a potential replacement for James Houston? Is he going to be out there as the Sam linebacker? Because, we lost Derek Barnes. Someone could step into that role. I know Rodrigo kind of got some more playing time last week against the Seahawks, but when it comes to a pass rush, I think Isaac Ukwu could be that guy that blitzes from the Sam linebacker spot. I don't know. I'm open to interpretation on this, and I want to hear your guys' input and see what you say. Don't just say, yeah, he could play Sam linebacker. Like, tell me why you think that. Tell me, is it because he's fast? Can he cover? Can he blitz? Like, tell me the whole spiel. All right. I want to know, because I haven't seen a lot of tape on him as a Sam linebacker, and we don't know what's going on with James Houston. All right. I truly don't know. I know we got absolutely nailed to the cross in the offseason when we were talking about James Houston. Like, hey, let's not get too high on this guy. Okay. Flash in the pan 2 years ago. This is a what have you done for me now league. Okay. Well, we talk about James Houston. We talk about something that he did in 2022, 2023, ineffective, injured. Okay. 2024, haven't seen him. He's been on the field very, very little. And when he is on the field, he's not a factor. I want to know if you guys truly think that this is a possibility where Isaac Ukwu comes in, play some defensive end, maybe some Sam linebacker. What do you guys think? I think this is a fantastic move for the Lions. You can never have too much pressure. Our secondary's good. Our linebackers are good. Our defensive line's good. This is just another piece we can wrinkle in, cause some chaos, maybe some mismatches. Like I said in our pregame show, the Dallas Cowboys, Tyler Guyton, one of their first-round offensive linemen that was drafted this past year, played against the Steelers last week. He got banged up. I know he's not on the injury report and he's going to be playing, but if I'm Aaron Glenn and I'm a shark, I'm smelling blood in the water. I'm going to send everything I can at Tyler Guyton. That's going to be a heavy dose of Aiden Hutchinson, a heavy dose of Josh Paschal. Maybe I mix it up and I throw in some Isaac Ukwu blitzing from a stand-up position. Make this kid work. I think that's going to be the weakness we need to exploit, guys. I love this call up, as you would say. Stick around, leave some comments. Let's have a discussion about what you guys think, because I'm truly curious about what his role is going to be. Leave it in the comments. I'll be back later with another show. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Saturday night.